Namjoon sat on the ornate couch with his commanding voice echoing inside the hall as he spoke on call when, in mid-conversation, his stare caught sight of his beautiful wife Eugene walking towards him. A gentle smile gracing her lips as she approached Namjoon's call began to wrap up with a final decisive word. He ended the call with tender admiration in his gaze, so as his large hand moved gently, taking hold of Yuji's small wrist. With firm pull, he guided her to sit beside him as she settled in. Namjoon wrapped his strong arm around her waist, drawing her close, who leaned into him, head resting peacefully on his broad shoulder. Her earlier smile turned into shy one. The momentary thoughts of Namjoon floated by the voice of Yuvraj, who stepped near Namjoon with dimpled smile as Namjoon caressed her silken hairs from his immense hand, tenderly making Yuvraj giggle as she smiled. I'm ready to meet Mama now, Dada. Mel gives small nod to her. Your uncle is waiting for you in car, hmm? Yura smiled, nodding her head immediately at the words of his dad. Okay, she took her small step toward the door before she lastly turned to meet her innocent eyes with browny ones so as she waved her baby hands to him, taking the leave from hall. The calm atmosphere of dim-lighted place destroyed by the desolate males who stepped into the vast hall with barren demeanors as their features tightened with determination and authority. The surroundings grew tense. Their speared stares met the man seated at the head of the couch, Mr. John, who is notorious supplier of weapons. Before he could speak something, Seokjin sprang into action, grabbing Mr. John by the collar just in one swift motion. Seokjin pinned him firmly against the nearby glass wall, yet he held strongly to the man who struggled to break free from unyielding grip when Jungkook sat nearby on couch with heavy thighs gapped, his orbs never left. Who bought most perks from you just in this period of time, John? We know exactly what you have done. Just admit it, damn. He spoke in low, menacing voice. There is lots of buyers who come to me. How would I know who exactly bought those weapons from all? So you would not cooperate with us. He raised his brow as the power remained dynamics. For a moment, the space tensed with an almost dead silence, like the kind that comes before a merciless storm. Jungkook's expression unreadable as Mr. John stood across, still grabbed by Seokjin's potent grip. With colossal slowness, Jungkook began to rise from the couch. The quiet intensity in his piercing gaze made Mr. John regret with cool thought. There was something predatory in the way Dominion moved, each step echoing inside again marble. Cool sweat breaking out on Mr. John's forehead as deliberate one closed the distance between with pouring orbs into him. His black sphere remained in massive hand before he placed it just on the mouth of Jones, who widened his eyes. And slowly yet steadily he pushed the gun's tip in his mouth, who gaped at the deadliest weapon, but before he could move further, Jungkook buried all bullets inside him, reddening the being of Jones who once existed. The sun settled already, unfolding the evening wear stands in front of a huge house. Hoseok, his raw strength and control, had one long veiny arm resting on his stout chest as the door soon wide opened, revealing smiling Yura holding the hand of Yuji, who walked beside a man who just stared at Yura and Yuji with grim face. Yura waved her small hands to Yuji before walking towards Hoseok. Hoseok opened the door of luxurious car for small being before she sat inside happily so as he closed the door and moved towards man with dominion steps penetrating through his gaze to him and soon stood tall in front. I would poke your these pears and bury the rest of your existence deep inside this ground if you even think about damaging their bond from each other. His sonorous voice probed man's ears. He provided abysmal stare to him and afterwards moved towards the vehicle, maintaining his straight, authoritative posture and power which his essence holds. Night inside the Phantom's mansion. The hall is now the site of Stoics who are present there. Hosyok is virtually tending against the headrest of black leather seat with the cigarette in his hand calmly. Jungkook is resting his head nearly on the seat's stake with the glass of alcohol in his ironic hand, his eyes merely open as he takes the gulp and narrow eyes thoughtfully. Seokjin takes the glass of red wine from the rugged hand of V's as he passed a note to him in a fraternal way, during V himself poured the glass with purple-shaded drink, robustly maintaining the aura of his muscular intensity. Suga extinguished his cigarette by crushing the lid and into a glass ashtray with grimness still on his face, his hairs sticking with the forehead precisely to just increase the points of his blazy aura. Jimin is leaned against the dark black wall, his hands that have held heavy guns are bulged against the denim of black jeans pocket, powering the burly of his essence in a vigorous manner. The heavy silence shattered when swift laughs of Yura took place in the hall as she ran towards Phantoms while holding canvas board in her little hands as she stopped near all, showing bright smile. See Yura draw a painting. How is it? She showed the canvas to Brownies adorably. The canvas includes Sevens and Yura with her mom, Eugene, and another man besides her who did not get unnoticed by all the mates who kind of did not appreciate her to merge him in her painting. You are a good painter, just there is one thing in the painting that was not supposed to be. Seokjin straightened from the couch as he glanced at his mates with cocky look who all passed him same. That man with a quite annoying face is just a source of frustration in the picture. Suga glanced at Jungkook, passing a nod as he agreed from the statement by the man with tattoos. I can bet dollars on this. You are right. Yura is silently listening to everyone as she passes looks to her painting on each statement. Jimin takes steps as he sat on the leathered seat before gesturing Yura to come near. She walked to him, giving the canvas in his sturdy hands while looking at him with big eyes. He is not sitting here. Shall we discard him? He said, taking the brush of paint from small girl before he drew a cross on the face of that man. The painting is now more good than any other. Yura smiled at them and nodded her head by now getting the thing that the man never suited there. That's when Namjoon entered the hall as his eyes are gentle to see his beloved daughter who smiled at him when he sat on one of the couch crossing his legs as she showed the canvas to her dad. Why is there cross on face of this person? He eyed to Yura, who showed her dimples before speaking. That man with quite annoying face is just a source of frustration in the picture. That's why, Dada. She looked at Jungkook, whose statement she literally memorized word to word.
Namjoon chuckled, hearing her as he glanced at his mates, knowing well the reason for Yura's statement. Other six too let out deep chuckles. You are getting intelligent, princess, he said as the dark smoke filled the hall when he exhaled the cigarette. Time went by. The room of weapons is place of dead silence until the steps of mighty male entered. Jimin, who is already standing by the table which contains many dangerous guns and rifles, eyed to V. V took one of the black gun in his brawny hands as he ensures that the gun is unloaded. He chose the correct ammunition and hold the magazine, inserting one round as he repeated with the process to fill magazine. We need new weapons in few days. We glanced at the long-haired male as he continued with his actions while he spoke during them. Their ton of weapons will arrive just in days to us. Jimin, who is targeting the blackboard with the smith in his steel-like hands and eyes settled on target, pass onward. He pulled the trigger when the bullet ripped across the blackboard in seconds, exact on the target he chose, showing his praise-deserving ability as he passed a look to V when they both grinned cockily. The dark-walled bedroom, now shrouded in shades of dark smoke of cigarette, is quiet as always. The muscular man resting against the leathered seat with his closed eyes. The ashtray, filled with multiple cigarettes, is sign of the memories that are burning hurt of Suga. His eyes closed and mind trying to recall the moments of his love, unable to resist the desire to see her in his sight. Only his soul aware from the sorrows he is in from years. His spirit every time veiled with her sweet scents whenever he remembers the scenery of her near him. With a heavy sigh, Shuga placed the burnt cigarette in ashtray. He tiredly opened his eyes, staring at the empty ceiling with the anguish taking him in its depth brutally. From the remembrance of her, to be continued.